Monday.
Monday.
And we're back.
Back in black.
JDub's Unfiltered podcast. Straight from the brew house.
It's weird. I get on one podcast and 2 weeks later, it's done.
Look at that.
Now we're back at it.
Stardom.
Yeah, we're blaming Taylor for the last 2 weeks of us not being here. Because he ruined the show. No, not at all. Taylor, I'm actually happy you're joining us again today.
Taylor adds something. I don't know what it is, but in a positive way.
He does.
To this
It's
podcast.
good to have a
He adds
beard sitting at the table.
exactly. He adds the
That's-
beard.
Yeah, it is.
Fear the beard, baby.
Yep.
Fear the beard. Hey, so
Always hiding behind it.
quickly, before we start getting into the show, jdubsbrewing.com. You can check us out live. It's a direct link to our Spreaker page. I've got it up on my screen right now. And then you can also, too, from the JDubs webpage, under the JDubs Unfiltered tab, you can go down and chat with us while we are live on the show. So this is a new function. Don't know how busy it'll be just yet, but yeah, on jdubsbrewing.com, you can get on, chat with us. We'll answer questions. As many as we can, time permitting, that good stuff. And so there you go, jdubsbrewing.com. And please follow us on iTunes, JDubs Unfiltered. These shows are on iTunes now, so that'd be great.
Absolutely. Well, as always, I am BK with JDub, Jillian, and officially Taylor joining us today. We are also
Taylor.
live on Facebook right now, so go check out the JDub's Tap Room and Brewing page on Facebook and watch us live there.
You can join in.
We are so legit. If we just had a budget, man, we would be rocking and rolling.
We're getting there. Small steps.
Baby steps.
It's like this guy came. Remember that guy that came to and showed us tap handles the other day, and he goes, "You're in this weird position, Jada, because you need the things that the big guys need now. You just don't have the money to pay for the things they need." Like, yeah, well put, well said, well said.
Nailed it.
Well, we've been broke since we opened, so that's good to hear.
Well, we definitely have missed everybody out there in listening land, and we hoped you've missed us a little bit as well. I know I've been at a couple events over the last couple of weekends, and people telling me how much they enjoy the show, which is it's a great thing to hear, and thank you guys so much for the support on this.
We
Yeah,
missed you. We've all missed everybody.
Yeah, it's been.
I'm glad.
I was worried. My mom's on the JDubs Brewing chat site on our webpage right now under JDubs Unfiltered, and she
course she
says
is.
everything's working great. So
Hi,
good
Mom.
job, BK.
Hi, Mom.
Thanks for
Absolutely
listening.
fantastic.
We're
we
going
miss
to
you,
interview
Lizzie.
you one of these days. It's happening.
Yeah. Well, that's right. So so that's good to know that even after a couple weeks, a little hiatus from the show, everything's working good. So good job, BK.
Hey, I can finally think I got a grasp on what's going on here. So.
You do.
So let's get into talk about a little bit what's on tap at JDubs. It is going into American Craft Beer Week.
Yeah,
so,
big week for American craft beer. So it is American Craft Beer Week. We've got some events going on. Taylor, what do we got going on? We got some stuff going on this week, don't we, for American Craft Beer Week?
Yes, we have a new beer out every day. We are open Wednesday through
snap.
Sunday. Wednesday, we're bringing out our Crooked Coral, our new amber ale. That'll be available all week. The other beers that I will talk about are only available pretty much a 6 keg of each, so
Hey,
very small batches.
how did that Crooked Coral get named?
A guy named Steve-O, I believe he bartends at...
he bartends over at Walt's Fish Market here in Sarasota.
Shout out to
cool.
Waltz and Steve. Not
Steve-O's
the
awesome,
Steve-O.
man.
That's probably a registered trademark name. So.
Well, his
It's
name
not
on
that
Facebook is
Steve-O.
actually Steve-O Red Tide because
Yep.
he has a clothing company called Red Tide Wear. So he's a
Okay.
good
Right
cat. I've
on.
known Steve for a long time, and congratulations to him. He definitely won over our hearts with that Crooked Coral.
Yeah, for those that don't know, we had brewer's block. We couldn't come up with a name, right? So we're all kind of scratching our head, and there's some paperwork that needs to get done on the business side of things. But to do this paperwork, you have to have a name for the beer. So we didn't know what to name this thing. So we said, hey, let's turn to the interwebs, as my buddy Dennis Thies from shout out to Green Man Brewing up in Asheville. As Dennis Thies likes to call it, we put it on the interwebs.
The interwebs.
And I call it the social stratosphere. And so Taylor put a message out, and the responses were overwhelming, and we had so many good names, a couple hundred easily. I would say people chimed in with different names, and at the end we chose Crooked Coral. So congratulations to Steve, and thanks to everyone else who submitted a name. It wasn't an easy decision for sure.
So yeah, that's going up on Wednesday. These are all going to be tapped right at noon, right when we open. Thursday, we have Sour Apricot, a quest for Breweroo. We've had that on before. It's been a huge hit. It's so good.
It's
so
my favorite.
tasty.
I
Which
love
one's
that?
that?
Love it.
Sour apricot.
So
Oh
good.
yeah, that's a good one.
Friday, we have our new Fruits of Florida series IPA coming out. It is the one with lychee, which is like an Asian fruit, kind of like a kiwi pear, kind of weird, really funky fruit. It's going to be delicious. Matt says it's one of his favorite ones we've made so far.
I was able to taste that the other day before they packaged it up, and I will say it's one of my favorite beers that I've had in a long time.
Well, I'll tell you that talking about the Fruits of Florida series, that lychee is our summer. Lychee IPA is our summer brew. We're actually just getting 2. We didn't get to it quite as quick as we wanted to, or had hoped for, but Blueberry IPA is about to be available in cans. So you're going to see those, I believe, in most Total Wines and ABCs and independent chain of grocery stores as well. So Blueberry IPA will be in cans, and then shortly thereafter we're going to have our summer seasonal that we got coming on the tap room this week, but the Lychee IPA will be available in the not-too-distant future in cans as well. So
Fantastic.
Fruits of Florida
Righteous.
IPAs are going to cans. So that's pretty
Awesome.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yay!
So
Did I get was that who was that standing over for the Fruits of Florida series?
I hit the wrong one. Yeah, it was for the Fruits of Florida series. I didn't mean to do the yay.
So following Friday, obviously it's Saturday, we have our We Heavy Batch 7. I think we might be actually further than number 7, but I think that's where we kind of wrote it down.
Yeah, we've got a bit of a wee heavy addiction at JDubs. It seems that, well, you know what? It's a great beer, right? It's a great style anyway,
Delicious.
and the brewers just like making them, and they, the people respond really well to them. So,
I like
yeah,
drinking 'em.
this is wee heavy batch number 7.
Batch 7.
Another damn good wee
Right
heavy.
on.
Another.
That's my lucky number.
Dope.
And then Sundays to be announced. We're going to look around in our cooler and see if we can find anything special to put on. But stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
events.
definitely check out social media towards the end of the week for that one.
Mystery beer.
Well, I'm hoping you can find something because you guys keep telling me about all this beer we have back there. So.
there is definitely beer back there.
And then obviously we have our Wednesday, Thursday events, the yoga, the epically awesome yoga. Last week we had 44 people outside.
Wow.
It's
And
one of those things, man.
Meg's
It's
killing it.
Right, Meg from the Yoga Shack comes over, does it in the backyard, and yeah, it's really
Grown
taken off,
and
hasn't it?
grown and grown.
Really organic, and started out. We had some slow days, some fast days, some slow days. We had some with a lot of anticipation, but yeah, I mean, it seems like every week now we're getting 35 plus
Yep.
yogis back there doing the yoga, and it's really working out. Like, it's just I think it fits our culture pretty well here.
Absolutely.
So
Jinx. And then
You owe me a Coke.
Thursday we have our 5K run, which
Yeah.
is a fun Friday.
The
you
not quite Friday 5K.
It's getting hot out there, so a lot of sweaty guys, but it's all good. We got
Drink
plenty
more
of
And
cold
women,
beer.
sweaty guys and women.
And women. And women.
Yeah,
Sweaty
so-
And
people.
children. And children.
Right,
Yes.
and just so everyone knows too, if anyone's listening to the show for the first time or hasn't been to the tap room, I still tell people who haven't been here yet, and people are surprised. We are very family oriented and community oriented here. So if you have kids and are thinking about coming to the tap room, come. We welcome children. We also welcome friendly dogs. So friendly dogs are welcome in our beer garden, of course. But yeah, this is a community vibe. So if anyone's thinking about going and says, hey, I don't have a sitter, look, there's been strollers in here with pretty much, I mean, from newborns all the way up, right? And
We have 2 high chairs, so we're prepared.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
And we got soda pop, we've got
You guys
organic
teach 'em
juice
young.
boxes, we've got waters. So we got plenty of stuff for the kids to do. We've got board games. This thing's all about community and family. So if you ever want to get down and you're on the fence because you have your kids or don't know if you can get a sitter, please bring them. They're welcome.
Absolutely.
Just a shout out there. But yes, some of the other events we got Friday. BK is going to be at Legends Sports Pub in Sarasota. Tap Takeover. Rita's going to be at the Beer Cellar in Brandon doing a sampling. So on Friday we got 2 events going on. BK, what are you going to be doing at Legends?
Well, they are going to be doing a tap takeover. They're bringing in, I believe it's 6 or 7 of our beers. So they're going to have the Poolside, the Passion Wheat, Bell Cow. They're going to have French Oak up top. They're going to have some of the sour apricot. So they're going to have quite the variety there. And we're looking forward to being there. I'll be there doing some sampling and passing out some promo stuff so everybody can come by and come and see me. I'll be there hanging out from basically about 6 o'clock until whenever I decide I need to take myself home. Safely, of course. And they are going to be doing, they're going to have some featured cheeses there to go along with the beer, which is
nice.
kind of cool. Which kind of plays around with what another thing that happens on this Thursday here in the tap room is we do have our beer and cheese pairing going on here. And it also is movie night, and Ghostbusters is going to be on. So.
Who you going to call?
Yeah.
So it'll be a busy night around here on Thursday, and then Friday I'll be over at Legends, and Reed will be up doing some sampling at the beer cellar in Brandon, so it'll be fun. And then Saturday, I will be at Craft Growlers to Go in Lakewood Ranch from 2 to 6 for a tap takeover. And they'll have a couple of our cores on, plus they're going to have one keg of our Imperial Mocha Stout that has been very well received. So come on by and see us out there. I don't know who else is going to join me out there, but I think Rita might even come down. I believe Evan
I'll
might,
be there.
and Jillian might be there.
Oh,
So we're all going to be there hanging out. And
if
throwing up some
you
support.
haven't met BK yet, he is one of the nicest, most lovable guys you will ever meet. You have to meet BK. You're instantly going to make a friend. I wasn't trying to impress you. I'm being serious
No,
here.
I'm blushing.
You're
Didn't
such
even-
a
didn't even-
bear.
I'm blushing.
Yeah, no, he is. So if you get so please, if you can bump into BK or go say hi to him, you would love it, and you'll make a new friend instantly.
Yeah, I won't shake your babies or kiss your hands. It'll be the other way. I'll
what?
kiss your babies and shake your hands. I'll actually do
He'll
it the
just
right
give
way.
you beer. He'll just give you good beer.
Could you put my baby down, please? I'd appreciate if you not shake my baby. Thank you. Yeah.
Well, things get weird in Lakewood Ranch sometimes. Who knows? So that's it for basically the events this week. But it's like I said, it's been a couple of weeks since we've actually done a show, so we should have a little catch-up session.
Yeah, but real quick, the beer and cheese pairing, Jim Kevaney, great guy, Philly all the way.
All the way.
Comes down and he rocks this beer and cheese that we do at the tap room. It's pretty much sold out every time you can come. Every Thursday is close to or is sold out. So Taylor, how do people get tickets for the beer and cheese?
You can go to our website. It's under our events page. It's under brownpapertickets.com / I think we're at beer and cheese 14, I think. But check out our website, jdubs.com, jdubsbrewing.com. It's all on there. You can go to our Facebook as well. The link is all over the event pages.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool.
So speaking of Jim being from Philly, Taylor and Jeremy were up there this past 2 weeks ago for the Craft Brewers Conference. So Jeremy, why don't you let us know what CBC is and a little bit about what was going on up there?
Yeah, we also brought Matt Tucker, our head
yeah.
brewer.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it was Matt Tucker, Taylor, and myself. We went up to the Craft Brewers Conference in Philadelphia this year. It's basically it's the industry get-together of the year, if you will, outside of the Great American Beer Festival. So the Great American Beer Festival is in Denver every year. The Craft Brewers Conference, or CBC, is in a different city each year. They tend to switch it back and forth from East Coast to West Coast. However, it was in Philly this year. It's going to be in D.C. next year, so they're doing 2 back-to-back East Coast CBCs. But, yeah, it's our industry. It's for industry people. And what the CBC does is a few things. They have a trade show, which is... What was that, Taylor? About 3 acres, 4 acres?
500,000 square feet.
Is that what it was? The trade show?
That's what it was, yes.
So,
Insane.
yeah, if you haven't figured it out, craft beer is pretty popular right now. Huge.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, so it's really how big is? Anyways,
We need a huge noise.
a huge button. Yeah. Right. So, God forbid that guy shows up here.
Holy shit.
Because anyway, so yeah, so the Craft Brewers Conference is a trade show. That's part of it. So there are so many different vendors selling stuff to craft brewers across the country. Of course, there's over 4,000 craft breweries now. That list is growing and growing by leaps and bounds. Don't be surprised if in a year from now we're 6,500, which is insane. It seems like last week I was talking about 3,000. Every year that I've gone, this is my 4th time. Every single year they say it's the biggest one ever that I've been. I want to say there was like 7,000 when I went the first time, between 5,000 and 7,000, I want to say. And there were over 13,000 people there at this Craft Brewers Conference this year.
Yeah.
And so it's
Lots of neckbeards.
right. So the right.
Those are my
So
kind of people.
speaking of beards, let's go ahead and talk about. There's a contest right now.
Yeah, I am in a contest for best beard of, I guess, CBC. I don't know the link off the top of my head, but it's like Crooms something. I'm not sure. I'll have to add the link into the this podcast episode just so you guys can vote for me. But you can vote once a day. I think I'm in 2nd place.
Are you really?
All
You're in 2nd place.
I'm in 2nd
There were a
place.
lot of
You have an
glorious
epic
beards
beard.
on that contest.
I was looking through them, and the first time, and I couldn't find myself because we all look the same, minus the gray beards and all that. But yeah, I am in second place. I think I checked it yesterday. It was like 170 or something. The top guy's like 220. So
Oh, we can make this happen, guys.
but there's like nobody over 100.
Let's
below
rally
me,
around
so-
this.
That's
Vote
right.
for
Let's
Taylor
Get this beard in there.
to have the best beard of the Craft Brewers Conference for 2016.
So Taylor, if
Hell
you
yeah.
win, what do you get?
I get a $100 gift card.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
fantastic.
Just
What?
for a beard.
Probably beer or beard oil. I don't know. Maybe split it up 50-50, you know. Or no.
Or you get a gift
Actually,
card.
I'm